All right, we want to welcome in Tim Bruno, who's the chair, board of directors for the Erie Blues, I'll say it like this, the Blues and Jazz
Blues
Festival.
and Jazz
That
Festival.
is smooth, my friend. I was saying just when I met you here, you got a voice for jazz.
Well,
too,
thank
man.
you. Yeah.
Hey, thanks for coming in, brother. So let's, you see Kelly's talking about those scattered storms and that. It's a good thing that it's not in tomorrow, it's next weekend for the Jazz Festival.
It's looking up for next
That's right.
weekend. Yeah, August 2nd and 3rd in Frontier Park.
Talk to us a little bit about it, my friend.
Sure. The Blues and Jazz Fest has been going on since 1992, so 3 decades worth of history to it. And this year we have 2 full days of 2 full stages worth of musical acts for blues, jazz, and some of those things that are connected to blues and jazz.
Tim, talk to us a little bit about where the idea first came from back in the 90s there to have a festival like this in Erie.
Yeah, sure. So the festival architect was John Vanko when he was the director of the Erie Arts Museum. Mm-hmm. And they got together and they said, this would be a great idea to kind of forward these forms of music inside the community. I
was talking to you a little bit before we came on about, is the younger generation sort of still into jazz and blues, or is it pop and hip hop and all that now?
Yeah, so what's interesting about that is blues and jazz have kind of inserted themselves into newer music. So you hear things that are very much blues and jazz, these traditional art forms, and newer ways of bringing them to
It's relaxing, man. It's relaxing music. Now,
it can be very, it can be exciting too.
Yeah. Is there going to be food trucks, vendors? What can we expect for people that want to come down, Tim?
Sure. We're going to have food, beverage. So Erie Ale Trail will be there with many of the breweries. Mm-hmm. We'll have Altered State as well as wineries, and then tons of food trucks and food vendors. There's going to be artisans, and just a great time to get together with the community. We call it the People's Fest.
Tim, talk to me a little bit about what it means to you to see all these people come down supporting the festival.
Oh, it's amazing. So, we have an all-volunteer board of directors for our nonprofit that runs and produces the festival. And really, all the hard work throughout the year, it's a 12-month process to raise the money, to get the acts, and get everybody there in a safe and happy environment that when everybody's in it, that's when we start to grin and get to relax a little bit.
What are some of those acts that we can look forward to seeing next week?
We have some great local acts. There's an act called Three Kings that has many of the blues and jazz players from around town kind of representing some of our traditional blues players. Mm-hmm. But the national acts that are coming in are the Suffers, which are going to be our Saturday night headliner. Mm-hmm. A great band, blues band. On Sunday night, Garage Mahal, which has been doing it for a couple of decades.
Garage Mahal.
Yeah, they're
That's
a jazz
a
fusion band that is just excellent. Uh-huh. Our supporting act, Selwyn Birchwood on Saturday, young blues guitarist. And on Sunday we have Burkhead, which is a 5-piece traditional jazz setup, which is just great.
You talked about the families there and generations coming down to it. This is certainly something that can bring the whole community together, though, Tim. I'm sure you'd agree.
It is. It brings everybody together. I was mentioning to you that we've been bringing our children for many years, mm-hmm. and now they're getting older. But they have they have taken that into themselves, and they love this environment, and they bring their friends with them, and so it's bringing on a whole new generation to the music. It's
at Frontier Park. Is there a need for tickets or anything like that?
No need for ticket. That's the great thing. Our sponsors like Fulton Athletic Club, that's over on the east side, Erie County Gaming Revenue Authority, the Erie Community Foundation, and Harmony and Blessings Music Series. They help support that, but really our donations that come on the smaller level, on the personal level, are what keep this thing going every year. So go to our webpage, eriebluesandjazz.com, and hit the donate button.
Excellent. And when does it start, Tim?
It starts at 12 o'clock on Saturday, August 2nd, and runs the whole way through till about 9:30 on Sunday night, August 3rd.
Beautiful. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you being here, Tim.
Thanks for having me on.
We certainly look forward to the Erie Blues and Jazz Festival. Should be a good time. All right, when we come back here.